If you know anything about WWE, you've probably heard the name Vince McMahon, the founder of WWE and somewhat a wrestler himself.
Oh, too soon. Mystery Man trying to get away, but Austin stuns McMahon.
And today I saw body cam footage of Vince McMahon getting in a car crash because he was driving his car at over 100 miles an hour. So as you can see, he's driving, he makes a sharp cut to the left and just goes smashing into this like wall, I guess like the road separator, and then he just like slowly pulls off into a ditch. I guess, I don't know if he was like trying to just pull off to the side of the road and park, or if he was just like drunk or disorientated that he just rolled off into the ditch. Now, the reason there's a car behind him to begin with, the one that we're watching through, is because it's a police car, and the police have been following him because he's been going over 100 miles an hour, and the police officer clocked him at almost 115 miles an hour. And his excuse as to why he didn't stop earlier, I say earlier, he didn't stop at all. The only thing that stopped him was him crashing. But the reason he didn't stop earlier, or the reason he gives that is, it's just the weirdest, dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Do you need an ambulance?
No, I don't.
Alright. Why were you driving over 100 miles an hour?
It's my granddaughter's birthday. I gotta get this the next exit.
Did you see me trying to catch up to you behind you?
I didn't see that. I saw lights, but it didn't look normal.
Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up to you and you keep taking off.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to outrun you.
I know, I understand that, but that's why I was very confused. Alright, because it wasn't like you were running, it was just like you almost hit, I think, 115 miles an hour. Alright, and then you just hit someone because you weren't paying attention. Were you looking at your phone?
No, trying to drive. No, I'm not looking at my phone.
The person was right in front of you.
In fairness, I didn't even realize that he hit a person. The car that he was in front, that he was behind at the start of the body cam, as he's like changing lane, he clips the back of this car, and that's what sends him flying off. I just thought he tried to change lane, and he's like 100 years old at this point, so maybe a bit disorientated or something, and he just like jolts and goes flying to the left. But it turns out he just smacked into the back of a car before turning and just veered off to the left and then hit off the wall. So when the police officer asks him why he's going over 100 miles an hour, his excuse is that he's going to his granddaughter's birthday. And then he's like, oh, well, it's not like I was trying to outrun you. Yeah, I saw your police lights, but I thought it was suspicious. It didn't look normal. What do you even mean it didn't look normal? If there's a car driving behind you with like blue and red lights on top of it, it's usually a police car. Like, I don't know what looked peculiar about this car. Maybe, like, Vince McMahon's colorblind and he saw orange and purple lights instead and he thought it was some sort of party car trying to get him in for a party. I've got no idea. And then the police officer asks him just a very normal question when someone does something stupid like this. Were you on your phone? And he just gives that response that majority of people nowadays would, where it's like this like confusion, like, no, of course I wasn't on my phone. I'm trying to drive. I'm in a car. I'm driving. Of course I wasn't on my phone. What a ridiculous question. It's not ridiculous when you just crashed into someone going 100 miles an hour.
There's got to be a reason you hit him.
No, I haven't been driving my car and God knows how long.
Right. It was right in front of you. You went straight at it at 100 miles an hour. I'm just making sure you're not having a medical condition or anything. Do you need an ambulance?
No, it's not.
Alright.
He just throws out another little excuse here that he hasn't driven this car in a while. Guess it's like a Lamborghini or something, some sort of fast car. And he makes the excuse later in the video that the car is too fast. The car's only too fast if you drive it too fast. Like, at the end of the day, it's still a car. It's not like it goes from 0 miles an hour straight to 100. There's no in between. Like, it just doesn't work like that. If you wanted to drive a Lamborghini at 30, 40, 50 miles an hour, you can easily do so. Doesn't matter how fast the car is capable of going. If you're going the speed limit, the car isn't too fast. It's only too fast when you break off at 100 mile an hour speed. So the police officer gets his information off of him. I'm sure he probably already knew who he was, because like I said, if you know the first thing about wrestling, the first name, one of the first names, I guess underneath John Cena or The Rock that comes to mind, is Vince McMahon. And I just saw that little clip in there of him calling himself a stupid fool, because he is a stupid fool. This was a very stupid thing to do, drive 100 miles an hour and smash into the back of someone. Very silly, very silly.
Hey, Mr. McMahon, how you doing? Hi, I'm the investigating trooper, okay? So, how you doing? I know who you are. All right, before you struck the vehicle, so... All right.
I'm talking to the officer. Talk to him.
All right, so I'm going to be issuing you a misdemeanor summons for reckless driving, okay? So, it's just going to take me about 10 minutes to write it up. I'll give you a court date, probably within 3 weeks or a month. Do you reside in Connecticut? I'm not sure. Okay, so it'll be, where are we? Westport? Yeah. Right, so it'll be the court right here.
And that's all the body cam I could find. That's literally the longest clip I could find. It just cuts off there. I'm sure the rest of it is out there somewhere, but from what I could find, that's it. So the cop gives him a little thing for reckless driving, and he has to go to court. It's probably sorted by now. This actually happened on the day Hulk Hogan, who's a very obviously popular wrestler. This happened on the day Hulk Hogan passed away last year. So I don't know why this is just coming out now, but it is, and that's why I wanted to talk about it. Very silly thing. I'm pretty sure Vince McMahon's done some sussy stuff in his past, or in the past like 5 years. I don't really know much about it, so I'm not going to dive deep into it. Honestly, I don't really care either. I just wanted to talk about him going 100 miles an hour and being too old to understand what happened.